What's up, guys? Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever watching this wonderful channel from. This is Junglist Entertainment, your home of wonderful entertainment news. For those that are new here, please be kind to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so as to stay up for the stress. And feel free to share this video on any of your social media platforms. Let us start with entertainment because that's what will be giving us joy, be giving us vibe in this country called Nigeria. Not just Nigeria, but Africa and globally. Entertainers have been doing wonders. Now, there's this song trending in our country, Nigeria, by Falz, the Bad Guy, featuring Flavor and Odumodu. The name of the song is Indie Ike. By the way, have you listened to that song? To me, man, I love the song because Falz giving his best. He's transformed, from a Yoruba man to an Igbo man. This transformation was lit. He was rapping using Igbo. That is a huge one. That is a huge one. He transformed from one part of the country to the other part. Big ups and congratulations to Falz. That's why I said our entertainers have been giving us vibe. It's not easy to switch in like that. Yeah, to use another language entirely, especially when it comes to rap. Rap is difficult. Switching in using another language is a big thing indeed. Big ups, once again, big ups to Falz. For those that have listened to the song, how would you rate the song in a scale of 1 to 10? The comment section is open for you to drop a comment. Regarding the song, someone dropped this comment that Falz made a big mistake. Featuring Odumodu on Indike. That Odumodu really spoiled that song. Fino would have done better. As I said earlier, Falz feature Flavor and Odumodu. But according to this gent here, he said Odumodu spoiled the song, that he would have featured Fino Fino, and that Fino Fino would have done better. Please, for all the music analysts, the comment section is open for you to drop your wonderful comment. But whether I like it or not, our musicians in Nigeria have been doing very well. Still talking about the Afrobeat musicians, one of the newest member in the list, Asake. Wow, big ups and congratulations to Asake. He sold out the O2 Arena. That is huge, huge indeed. For a desk of dancehall giant Shatta Wale, our brother Nigerian singer Asake, after Asake's amazing performance at the 20,000 capacity London venue, the O2 Arena. That's a huge one. From the desk of Shatta Wale, he said, Nigerians are making Ghana music look like feeding bottle compared to Hennessy bottle. Congrats to Asake, man. Asake did wonders. For those that watch the show, I actually dropped a clip. Please check it out. Asake really did wonders. The show was lit, and his mentor, let's put it that way, Olamide, came up on stage and did a song with him. That was a huge one. Asake did very well. Nigerian musicians have been doing very well. The likes of Burna Boy, Whiskey sold the O2 Arena 3 consecutive times in a year. Not only that, Davido sold out the O2 Arena. Now, Asake. I think when it comes to African music, Nigerians are the greatest. That's why I keep saying in my video that when it comes to entertainment, we are still the giant of Africa. But when it comes to infrastructural development, economy, we are backwards. Big ups, congratulations to our entertainer. They are still helping us live up to that name of the giant of Africa. Well, talking about the giant of Africa from the desk of Michael Blankson, he dropped this message, and I see reasons with him. I really agree with him. He said, out of Africa, people only know Nigerian artists, especially here in the United States. I was in Ghana for about 2 months and came across many artists like Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, etc. But when I got to the States, I discovered they are just known in Africa. This is the same thing with many African artists. They are not known outside Africa. Here in the United States, everybody knows Whiskey, Davido, and Burna Boy. That came from the desk of Michael Blackson. And according to Michael Blackson, that many African artists are not known in the United States except Nigerian artists. And regarding this one, say no wonder Shatta Wale had a very terrible concert in the United States the last time he tried doing a concert there. Well, big ups and congratulations to our Afrobeat giants. They are doing numbers. They are doing numbers. As I said, these people are still giving us the name, the giant of Africa. Well, in every situation in life, every positive vibe, we have good news and bad news. But it's always better to have more good news than bad news. For a desk of all of the giants, when it comes to Afrobeat music, the giant of Africa, the self-acclaimed giant of Africa, though he has won a Grammy and has been doing very well, saying out arenas. Burna Boy, he dropped this message that 90% of Afrobeat artists don't have substance in their music. That came from desk of Grammy winner Burna Boy. Just do a critical analysis. Just absorb what Burna Boy said and drop your comment on the comment section. Do you really think it's right? To me, I think it's right because most of these Afrobeat artists, they do very, it's all about the beats. I mean, when you are listening to their lyrics, they keep repeating lyrics, and yes, there's no substance to their lyrics. And according to Burna Boy, 90%, only a few will just sing a song, and you're like, wow, this song is good, and you learn something from listening to that song. But most songs, it's all about dancing, dancing, you know. Most of them will just come and, you know, sing about bomb, about money, about buying cars that they don't have, about, I mean, living the good life they don't have. But we know Burna Boy has always been focused on life, singing about life. And he has been doing very well. Selling out arenas in America and also Europe. I think other Afrobeat uh, artists need to develop their substance and learn from the likes of Burna Boy and Whiskey. Well, and talking about Asake, Asake's music has substance. I mean, he's been doing very well. Especially this is song only at the top. His recent trending song. Asake has been topping charts. He has always been the #1 in our country, Nigeria. Talking about Asake, someone dropped this message that those of you comparing Seyi vibes to this guy, just go on your knees and ask for forgiveness from God Almighty. Do it now. And someone said, Lord, I could they ever follow them argue. They wanted to use Asake to make him trend. Well, according to this person, that they wanted to use Asake to make Seyi vibes trend. By the way, are you supporting Asake or Seyi vibes? Drop the comments on the comment section. But to me, I think Asake is greater than Seyi vibes, whether I would like it or not. Because from what we saw at the O2 Arena, that Asake is global now. That Asake just single-handedly shut down the 20,000 capacity O2 Arena in the United Kingdom. And the arena was filled to the brim. No single seat was empty. The crowd sang all his songs back to back. Personally, I am proud of Asake. He has been doing very well. Big ups and congratulations to you. And I think we should give these guys our vibe rather than compare them. To me, Asake is bigger than Seyi vibes for now. Big ups and congratulations to Seyi vibes. I know he's still growing. Well, see, talking about the Nigerian music and versus Ghana music, someone dropped this message that why don't Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, and Stonebwoy team up to fill the O2 Arena? Nigerian artists do it alone because their industry is far bigger. Yes, we are the giant of Africa when it comes to entertainment. That let Ghana unite and fill the O2. We can do it. Do you think this will be possible for Sarkodie, Shatta Wale, and Stonebwoy to come together? These are the like top 3 hottest musicians in Ghana right now. Do you think they will agree to this message to come together and sell out the O2 Arena? The comment section is open for you to drop your comments. See, talking about the musicians, Nigeria, someone dropped this message that until Wizkid and Burna Boy recreate this, they are still me. Well, and someone says they can't ever. They can't. Well, you can see this picture of Olamide and his 2 signees who have been doing numbers, the likes of Asake and Fireboy DML, and you can see the video too, and some of his signees who have been doing numbers. Do you think Wizkid and Burna Boy can recreate this? I mean, have they created 2 great artists like this, like Olamide and Davido? Please, comments just open for you. Let us dive into something else. We've said a lot about the entertainers who have been giving us vibe. Let us dive into something else. Well, this is still part of entertainment. Hilda Bassi, according to Hilda Bassi, she said, I tried to get on Big Brother Nigeria 5 times, and she couldn't make it. And right now, she is a brand. Hilda Bassi is a brand. She has made a name for herself. I think it's better. Yeah, Hilda Bassi is better off right now than if you are going to the Big Brother. Because going to the Big Brother house, you start looking for brands to sign you. to give you money. That is everything. That is all about Big Brother. But right now, Hidabasi is making her cool millions just by teaching people how to cook. The money comes to her account. It gets to her, not to one party or the other before reaching her. This thing gets to her. She has made a name for herself. She didn't, I mean, she stood her ground and made a name for herself. Big ups and congratulations to Hilda Abasi. To me, this is far, far, far better than the Big Brother Nigeria. Because you go to the Big Brother, you stay there for like 3 months, just cash cruise. At the end of the day, people will vote you and you make your money, you start signing deals. But man, come on. Hilda Abasi has made a name for herself. She has entered the Guinness Book of Records. Big ups and congratulations to her. So that's a good one for all those hustling there. Don't give up. Keep hustling. One day you will make it, just like Hilda Basi. And if it's not working, if A is not working, switch to B. If it's not working, switch to Z. I mean, yeah, you don't have any issues with that because Hilda Basi actually tried going to the Big Brother House 5 times and she couldn't make it. Right now, she's a brand, as I said earlier. Big ups and congratulations to Hilda Basi. That's a good one for all the aspiring youths out there. Finally, let us dive into politics because that's what we're trending in Nigeria. We have a new government administration. They've stayed in office for less than 3 months. By the way, are you catching cruise? Do you really think this country will change for the better? The comment section is open for you to drop a comment. For a desk of the Edo State governor, he said federal government has no clear direction on how to cushion effect of subsidy removal. Palliative plan and fraudulent. That came from a desk of Obaseki. Now, for those that have been following this news, do you really think the government has any plan to disburse palliative? I listened to this interview from Arise News. They were actually interviewing the present Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Idu. And she said something about using GPS. And she was asked, like, what are your plans? How can you say you can use GPS in a country like Nigeria to distribute palliative? Is it that easy? I mean, even if you are using Google Maps, sometimes it just misguides you and misdirects you. And mind you, there are so many streets in this country, so many of them, they are not numbered. I mean, they are nameless, and especially where the poorest of the poor live. And you are telling us you want to use GPS to distribute palliative in Nigeria, come on, without any plan. That is funny. Funny indeed. Well, what do you have to say regarding that? Don't forget to drop your comments on the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so as to stay captured with all the trends. See you soon and have a lovely day.